Alright, hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So today's episode will be something a little different. This is something I haven't uploaded in a while, which is the hour-long merging challenge. Today, in honor of the Super Bowl, we will be doing a aerial-based theme, such as ranging and whatnot, based on the Atlanta Falcons offense and their amazing passing game. So we're going to be going off of that, and I'm going to be merging stuff like throwing knives, darts, bolts, and all that stuff for an hour. So we're going to see how much we can make off of that. But first, we do have a giveaway to address in GE Tracker. So I'm going to go over there now and pick a winner. This was from a few videos ago, and it is a month membership to the site. So we're going to go pick the winner for that. Alright, so as you guys can see over here, we have 45 comments. So I'm going to go ahead and go to random.org right now. Alright, so now that we are over here, we're going to do a number 1 through 45, and boom. Comment number 5. We'll go from the probably from the beginning. That would make the most sense. So I'm going to go newest first and then scroll all the way to the end. Alright, so I was the first comment. Then we go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So National is the winner of that. So we'll go ahead and just get that out of the way. So on top of that, I do have something else I'd like to talk about. Alright, so on to another giveaway that I'm going to do. This one's going to be sponsored by myself, and it was a Super Bowl based giveaway. Problem is since I'm at my dad's, this video isn't going to upload fast enough, so I do have to change the rules to this. So I originally had out a tweet that was, if the Falcons win, I'll give away a bond. Now I think this video is probably going to go up like mid thing, so it's not going to be as hype. So I'm just going to have a tweet out that if the Falcons win, I'll still give away a bond, or if the Patriots win, I'll have 5 items in my inventory of 10 mil value, and if you are able to guess one of them, you get that item. If you miss, you will not get anything, and that's how we'll do that. So that one's a little bit more risk, but still the same overall value, really. So go ahead, go hit up the Twitter. It'll be in the link in the description down below. Just make sure you retweet that tweet and follow the Twitter account to be entered. But other than that, let's get on into the video. I really like this idea, so if you guys enjoy the video at any time, make sure to leave a like. But we're going to go ahead. We have 100 mil. We have an hour. You don't need 100 mil. This is going to be way overkill on that. But I'm going to go ahead, find what items I think will work, and we'll get the hour started. All right, so I've went ahead and looked at a little bit of items that I want to go ahead and do. So there we go. We got the timer going, or I guess up. We're get it going now, so there you go. 59 minutes 56 seconds. We have some margins that I really like right now, so let's go ahead and look at them. Right now, Dragon Jabs have about a 40 GP margin. That's perfectly fine with me. I'm just going to go ahead and put in an absurd amount that I know I won't be able to buy, but it'll cover what I need to cover. From there, Rune Javelin heads, they don't have much of a margin now. However, I think that the one that I bought was just a little overpriced, so I'm going to go ahead and put in an offer for like 3,000 of those as well. From there, we go back over, and as you guys can see, Dragon Javelin heads, that's an unrealistic margin because no one's going to mass buy them for 2.5k. There's no point. You'd lose a ton of money making these. People obviously wait it out. So I'm going to go ahead, throw in an offer for a lot of these and up it by 1 GP. Then on top of that, we have a couple things that I haven't told people about this one in particular, but Rune Darts, these have a 14 GP margin, which is perfectly fine with me. I'll go ahead and throw in an offer for like 15k. I don't know exactly what the overall amount per hour that you can buy is, but we'll try that. Then on top of that, as you guys can see, Rune Darts P are significantly lower, so I'm going to see how many I can buy for this price right now, just straight off the bat, because I know I'd make a lot of money with this. So one ahead, cannot buy any, or I bought 71. I guess it's something, but that's not really what I want to see. I'm going to go ahead and do more, but the thing is that you can unclean these, and by doing so, I'm going to be making about 140 GP per one that sells. Now, about 2,000 to 3,000 of these are bought and sold in hours, so we can pretty much guarantee a decent amount of money to be made right there. So I'm going to go ahead, up it by a couple GP from what I previously saw, and just throw in a decent offer for a ton of those. From there, I'm going to go ahead, find a few different items, and we'll come back when it's all done. Alright, so there we go. The rest has been done. I do have to buy some Dragon Bolts. So Dragon Bolts have a 15 GP margin, as you guys just saw there for a second. On top of that, as you guys could have seen, the Rune Knights have around a 28 GP margin, so that's fine by me. And then Broad Bolts also have an 11 GP margin, which isn't bad at all, considering I think they'll be a pretty fast merge. which seems to be confirmed by the fact that I've already bought 5.5k. So not too bad there. Dragon Jabs and Rune Jabs are starting to go through, which is really nice, but we'll let these things kind of do their thing, and we'll be back here in a few. Alright, so a little while in, the Rune Darts are going alright. Got about a 30 GP margin on those, so I bought about 7,000, so hopefully that's about 200k we can make there. The Rune Darts P, we got a decent amount coming in. Hopefully we can make 100k-ish or so off of what we've gotten so far. We've gotten about 400, but there's 150 GP margin, so that's not bad. Hoping I can get more of those. The Rune Javelin heads were alright. They had a decent margin, but hoping I can sell those off. And right now, I've kind of switched back on over, well, not back on over, but for the first time over to Dragon Darts and Dragon Dart Tips, because I realized these things have incredible margins, like 30 to 40 GP per one, and they are bought and sold constantly. So now that we are over onto that, hopefully we can start making a little bit more money. The one problem that I'm having, obviously, as you guys can see, is my GE is filled, and I have stuff that I cannot sell off. So we might have to take a little bit of time out of this at the end to sell them off while I wait. And there we go, so the broad bolts have sold off, which is real nice. I'm going to go ahead and collect everything that we have. So as you guys can see, we have a ton of Rune Darts over here, and not many are selling on. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all of these in for 1181, and hopefully those will sell with due time. So that'll be a pretty decent merch. On top of that, going to go ahead and sell off the Dragon Dart Tips, which we are getting a decent amount of. These are going to be about a 70 GP merch, which would be really nice considering we just had some more sell on. So that'll be a good 35k or so. So we're going to go ahead and try to sell these on as well. Alright, so we are closing in on the 15-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and just start to get things ready to sell. These things are just being so annoying, like the Javelin heads. They say that there's a decent amount bought and sold. They just happen, I guess, I would imagine, just to drop while I happen to do this, which is pretty annoying. But we do what we can. The Rune Darts are selling. We actually had about 4 to 4.5 thousand sell. And some more are buying. The Rune Darts P are buying, which is really good. That's where I was hoping I can make a lot of money. And right now, it's looking like I can make about 170k off of those, so that's really nice. And yeah, just checking out everything right now. There we go. So hit a big low mark here. All of the Rune Darts have sold on, so we were able to make about 25 GP off of all of them. I think that was around 10k almost. So yeah, that's almost a 250k margin. I mean, realistically closer to 200k, but we have another 2,000 bought here. We also have, well, none left here, but we've bought in 1.3k, which we're going to make a decent amount off of now. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to go about doing this. All you need to do to take poison off of anything in the game is just go ahead and have a cleaning cloth. And from there, all you have to do is use the cleaning cloth on the Rune Darts. I believe I just wore them, as I did. Just go ahead and clean them. And then boom, Rune Darts. That's why I don't understand why they're so low. So this is something that's definitely pretty helpful if you guys have never seen this before. But gonna be able to sell these on for 1181 now. So should be able to make some decent money there. Other than that, we don't have a whole lot going on. Just a couple Dragon Darts. We were able to sell off some. And yeah, I'm gonna have to sell these off whenever I get space. So we're closing down the end. I'm gonna go ahead and just get ready and then start to sell off all this when the time comes. There we go. That's the end. I'm going to stop this timer. God, every time I just feel the need to show you guys the end of the timer, but I literally, it destroys my ears. So there we go. I'm going to collect everything that we got and just take out all the offers, and then we'll go ahead and sell off everything and see how much we've made. I also kind of want you guys to keep into consideration this won't be the most that I've ever made by any means. Those are some of the highest margin videos and stuff like that. This is a bit of more of a category and show you guys how to flip. So let's go ahead. I'll sell them off and we'll see how much we made this episode. Alright, so here we go. I had to kind of rush and sell the rest of this just because I wanted to get this all done before the Super Bowl starts up and I can get this video uploaded and just kind of chilling before we actually get on into the festivities. So, gonna go ahead and sell off these last few darts and we are done. So I made a ton of money though, let me tell you, off of these Dragon Dart Tips. I sold on a ton for like, I think what was about 100 GP profit, and I was selling on a sum for around here. I did lose money on the final 400 just because I want to get this done, but we're going to go ahead and collect. I don't even know if we made a mil. We made a mil, which is actually really good. I'm really happy about that because that means we at least, you know, made a decent money-making method out of just a crazy kind of like, just a random category of things to merch. So if we go ahead and check out, we made 1 mil and 50k. So I'm really glad that we were able to make that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to be entered into the giveaway, make sure to hit up the Twitter. That's in the description down below, as I've said before. You guys can comment and tell me whatever you want to tell me. Obviously, you're going to do that either way. You can add me in game, you know, large EXP lamp, small EXP lamp. They're the same. Also join the clan chat of 7 helpers. But with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day and peace.